Well, hey Sagittarius, here is your random reading of the day. Hopefully you can see the cards. Oh, Sag, I live for the day when I get a bigger desk because it's happening. It is happening. I don't even care if this isn't the time to manifest. I'm calling it in. Bring me a bigger desk. Sagittarius, wow. I feel like the eclipse is going to be big for Sagittarius. We have all, most of the Sagittarians I've known have been talking about, forever, about a new cycle, about, our next cycle, because I feel like we are very in tune with energy. And so I feel like we feel that. I feel like it's coming, Sag. But, this eclipse is going to be good. Of course, the energy is very powerful. I mean, I feel it even now, but it isn't really about, it's about like completion in a way of seeing results for what you've worked hard on for the past 2 years. So wherever it is that you put in the work, whether that's internally, your finances, your relationships. I mean, I'm seeing it all here, to be honest with you. And let me just say that 333 is here. So just know that you're supported. You know, you're very much supported by the universe here. And of course, the three signs that are most supported by the divine are Sagittarius, Cancer, and Pisces. And basically it's because, and it's what this day is about Jupiter and Sagittarius and Pisces. That's our planet. And now Pisces has two planets, but Pisces has Neptune too. But and Cancer is ruled by the moon. So, it all makes sense now, right, Sag? Does it make sense, Sagittarius? Probably not, right? But okay, so I was asking for changes, okay? And these are changes coming in the future because, right now, and I know, Sag, this stagnation has been painful, right? We don't do well in it. We're okay with, not knowing how things are going to turn out, but we need movement. And we've been in stagnation since retrograde season started, and it's been harsh. It has been harsh, Sag, but don't worry, because I have it all here for you. So the Ace of Michael is here, which is really like the Ace of Swords. A wonderful idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. This is really interesting because I feel there's this strong cutting through the bullshit here, and definitely getting clarity, right? It's with the Three of Raphael, which is the Three of Cups, which is reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements about relationships and children's. And I really felt like you are going to be, look, this is not about past people coming back. This is not about your ex. This is about changes. And so I feel like you're going to, you're going to clear things up with people that you want in your life. So, the Three of Cups, those are our friends. That's our support system. And especially if you've had problems with people, it's going to become really clear to you if you watch this morning's reading who those people are. I mean, who your support system is. And so any misunderstandings you might have with them, that's going to clear up. There are going to be conversations that happen that clear that up. You will also be sharing your ideas on some level. That really brings in more support for you. And just know that if you come upon an idea, it is supported. It literally is supported, and I am seeing that with the Eight of Gabriel, because we're seeing the Eight of Pentacles, or this is the Eight of Wands. We're also seeing eights here, and the Eight of Wands, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication, because Yeah, there is a lot of communication going on here, and we love that. Sagittarius loves to talk. And this is about stability. This is about plans that you're looking to make, right? Plans for the future, plans for stability, long range plans. You're starting to see them work out. And you are communicating. And you're communicating with people you feel are on this with you. You know, so I mean, people who aren't, they're going to fall by the wayside because that's what always happens. During an eclipse, we do lose people. Something will happen, and that's when it's all revealed to you. They weren't there for it. That's really what it's talking about. But there's a lot of movement forward coming, a lot of achieving goals that you've had for a long time. And the King of Pentacles, of course, talks about stability. This could also be referring to getting help. And you can't get help if you don't talk about it. Like, you can't figure out where your support is if you don't talk about it. So on some level, you will be talking about new ideas and new plans. Because what I'm seeing here, Sag, is that the Tower's here. The Tower and the Moon, Sag. Like, if there are two cards that represent an eclipse, that would be it. The Tower and the Moon is definitely playing a part, okay? So, your life after, okay, so the eclipse happens, and it's not like the day of the eclipse happens and then all of a sudden your whole life changes. It really takes time to work its way out. But this way forward, this new life that we've been looking for, it's coming. And it's going to involve a little shock here and there. Okay? Because, and what I really feel is happening here, Sag, is that you may have had a picture in your mind of what your life was going to look like. Okay? Well, and because we all do. And that's being shattered. So it's kind of like your new life doesn't look the way you thought it would. It definitely doesn't. But with the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords being here, it's kind of like the reason it's taken so long is because there were things to work out. Maybe even internal things. There were problems to work out. And, this isn't without little pains. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Three of Swords is a healing energy, right? It definitely is. So there definitely will be healing of some things here. But what's happening here is an unexpected change. And I do feel as if there may be some people who aren't on your future path. There definitely are. And that might sting a little bit, right? But what you didn't see, but the universe saw, was that it was keeping you from moving forward, right? So that's happening, Sag. That is happening. And what's interesting is the results that you're seeing is that whatever you've been working on, the past is here. The Eight of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles is here. Meaning, whatever you've been putting the effort into in your recent past is going to show fruit, is going to actually provide for you. So this is definitely about being in a more stable place, but also about resources. You've been working hard on your finances, and this is about something in your recent past, for sure. And it could be that you've been working on a project for a long time. I know I have. And you're going to start seeing the fruit of that. You're going to start seeing the fruit of it. You're going to get a lot of attention, positive attention, definitely. But it's all due to the effort that you've put in. So wherever you've put the effort in your recent past, that is what's bearing fruit for you. And that is where your resources are, is what it's telling you. So what's eclipsing out, Sag? Fear. Okay, because self-mastery is here. So the moon, the King of Cups is here, and the Magician. So much Scorpio energy. So I do feel like this is definitely, aside from the eclipse, this is definitely Scorpio oriented, right? Because Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. Okay. And I feel like, you know, things are going to become clear to you, but it's also you not moving in fear anymore. It's like, with the King of Cups is balanced. The King of Cups doesn't worry about, you know, what can come up. They have their emotions in check, yet their emotions are open. I love the King of Cups. That's like my favorite king, believe it or not. And basically, because, you know, some of the other kings are really great, but they kind of lack that emotional intelligence that we're looking for, right? But with the moon, you're very much, when it comes to manifestation, and it's here for you. You're starting to get how maybe fear and your emotions have interfered with manifestation. Meaning, you're not going to be in a low vibration. You're not going to move in a fear sort of mindset anymore. You're not going to let emotions control your manifestation. Because manifestation does not come from emotion. It comes from feeling, which is something that's different. If you know, you know, because you have to be right emotionally. It's about being in the right vibration, and your emotional life is no longer, fear is no longer going to be writing the check. That can be fear of the unknown, fear of, and definitely it can be a confusion as to what you want. So you definitely are getting very clear on that, right? But we'll take a look. Don't we always do that, Sag? Take a deeper look. But I'll tell you what, you're going to start to see your life completely different. And no, is it exactly the way you planned it? No, it's not. It's not. But maybe you didn't even have a straightforward plan, and maybe that's what's changing, Sag. Because Sag very much is comfortable in uncertainty. We're not afraid of change. We're not afraid of uncertainty. Half the time, we're just afraid of lack of movement. We're afraid of things stopping, you know what I mean? So let's take a look. Let's take a look at this Three of Swords. King of Wands, yes. Three of Swords. Page of Cups. You're definitely acting on a new idea. You definitely have a new vision. And it doesn't come from a place of problems. It's almost like you're not seeing the problems anymore. Yeah, Nine of Cups. You're more focused. You're like, my dreams are coming true. I don't see anything else. I don't see any problems. Right? What is this new idea, though? What is this new idea? Queen of Wands. Wowza, the Queen and King of Wands. So some people could be actually in a new relationship. Could be a new relationship here. What is this new idea? Ace of Wands. Wow. You're definitely feeling inspired. Whatever this new idea is, you're definitely inspired to go towards it. And it may be due to the influence of another person who you think very much like, which we've seen this in past readings. Or this could be you just taking action, having a new vision. It could be this new idea gives you a new vision for your future. Okay. So tell me about this Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the past. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, King of Swords. You're definitely getting more organized. Or maybe you've been doing that. Because the Knight of Pentacles also is about the process. And this has been about the process that's moving you forward. And it's been slow because there needed to be a plan. Okay? There needed to be a plan with the King of Swords. You needed to be more logical in terms of where you're going and when it comes to your stability. Yeah. Strength. Like there needed to be self-control, which Sagittarius understands that because we tend to be very impulsive, you know, and there isn't that. There's been more mental energy in taking things step by step, and that is why this is paying off. Love it. I also was hearing when I was dealing the spread was that there might be something new. Like there might be some, it's not exactly new, but it may be like because it, whatever you've been doing, and you've been doing it in your recent past, it's like a pivot. It's like you're doing the same thing, but somehow it changes direction. And you know, maybe that just is, you know, being organized. Maybe that just is being logical and having a plan going forward. You know, knowing too, you can't control everything. Why is strength here? Why is strength here? The Emperor. Oh boy. Yes, this is all about structure. This is all about structure. Because somehow in the recent past, you got organized. You got organized and started at looking at things in a logical way. And this could have come from someone else. It could have. That, you know, definitely showing you how to overcome something. You know, and maybe what was lacking was structure. And that is what is bearing fruit here. Okay. So you were in no rush here for this to work out, but it's working out. So tell me about the King of Cups and the Moon. Five of Cups, reverse. I think that's what this is. Oh my gosh, here we go. And the Three of Swords. Like you really are finding, like, the Five of Cups tends to talk about doing something the wrong way, but it's also being like stuck on a way of doing things. So you're not doing things in the past that ultimately led to causing you problems. You know, and the problem may have really been being stuck in a certain way of doing things. And that is key to your manifestation here. Wow, okay. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Like, and that may really have been like kind of this lack mindset of, I don't have enough to do this. I don't have enough to do that. This is what I have to do for security. I mean, I feel like that is, you know, it could have been like your relationship with money may have actually been directing your movements. And there's a sense that you're not, because maybe it's the fear of being broke. You know what I mean? It's the fear of being broke. And to be honest, that kind of caused a blockage in you. I do feel like it's a fear of not having money. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Really in terms of trying something new too. You know, and now it's just about putting the work in. It's putting the effort in. It's learning new things, right? Without having to have, like, per se, like a dollar amount attached to it. Like, I'm only doing this if I know for sure this is going to pay off this way. There is no more of that. Okay? There is no more of that for you. And I feel like this has really been a hard road to get here. And so you are actually going to be seeing results, Sag. I mean, and you're definitely getting the attention of a King of Pentacles, which may actually be someone who wants to invest in whatever you're doing. Yeah, interesting. So where is this leading Sagittarius? Where is this leading Sagittarius? Thinking about things differently, Sag. Four of Cups reversed. Definitely a new mindset. A more positive mindset, I would say. Yeah, Seven of Wands reversed. Definitely. And the Fool reversed. I mean, you're really taking your decisions very seriously, but, you know, you're also seeing that you don't need to fight this alone. You don't need to walk this road alone. Even though, you know, there have been disappointments in the past, you're seeing those disappointments differently. You know, and really just seeing that, you know, it doesn't mean that you have to fight in any way. It just means that that wasn't the road. That wasn't the road, Sag. You're definitely not being impulsive, I'll tell you that. Ten of Cups. And everything is working out for you, Sag. Because with the Two of Pentacles, you're creating balance in your life. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles for Sag. Oh, Jesus, Sag. Sorry. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles for Sagittarius. That would say something about your energy, Sag, especially the way the cards were behaving. Nine of Wands with the Death card. Your challenges are almost over. You know, the Nine of Wands says to you, you're almost there. Change is at hand, right? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You're entering a time of stability, Sag. You know, you're entering a time of stability, and I saw this in an earlier reading. I don't know if maybe I did it somewhere else, but, you know, the answer isn't to pile more on your plate. That's what you're discovering, and you're really starting to think in terms of, you know, what are my priorities? What is really important? That's what I need to focus on, not, you know, do more and do more and do more with the... You're not in this grind kind of mentality anymore. Okay. Sag, I love this for you. Jeez, I love this. Let's get this cleaned up. Okay, y'all, I had to clean up that mess a little bit. Clean up that mess a little bit. So we're going to ask the angels more questions. Angels are actually energy. Y'all know that though, right? Okay. See what would help. What would help you with all of this energy, Sag? What would help Sagittarius weather these changes? I don't think you freaking need help because it all looks positive. I didn't see one negative card there. Now, even though the Three of Swords was there, it was really all about overcoming problems and maybe even a negative mindset, Sag. Interesting. Oh, there we go, Sag. The universe has spoken. Fresh air. The universe wants you to get outside, and, you know, that would be a very good way to get grounded. Anything else for Sagittarius? Spend some time with trees, Sag. Have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God or the universe is enough. along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. So you know what that means, Sag. You know, it has to learn as you go. Like with whatever it is, that's what you don't have to have all the answers before you move forward to something. You know, learn as you go and know that the universe will catch you. You know, will catch you. And that it doesn't happen for no reason. Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you, Toodles.